Hi, everyone. This is your host, Sabrina from the Powerful and Passionate Healthcare Professionals podcast. And today we have another exciting guest and episode to come. And she is coming from Bali. Is that amazing? And she is having stuck in Bali during pandemic. It's quite an experience, huh? And so Cece Heart is here, and she is a Inspiration Activator, aka sorceress, and she conjures up a wide range of modalities to lift spirits and activate your body, mind, and spirit, including delicious plant-based organic food, the magic, and let food be your medicine. And she shares her personal experience through raw, unfiltered stories as a writer, and she tells wild stories. So join for a ride and writes about everything in her life, from travel to inspirational self-help blogs. She's an energetic, intuitive, and has a passion for the health and wellness realm, and pulls from effective strategies to fill your life with love and inner bliss. She also is a part of a very dynamic environmental tech company that motivates users to save the planet as a wellness advisor. So thank you, Cece, for being here with us. I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Sabrina. I'm also excited to be here. So excited that at 10 o'clock at night, I'm here with you.
Exactly. We're halfway across the world and bring all the energy, all the knowledge together because we have technology. So we can use appropriately, right? We are able to share these knowledges and fun stuff, the stories that she is going to share with us. So before we dive in, we know this segment is just a purely sharing our knowledge, and it's just a fun discussion between two persons. So hold on to your seat and let's go. So Cece, please tell us a little bit more about you. How did you become this activator, this person of wanting to focusing on the wellness with plant-based food? And what's the journey like?
I always wanted to be a doctor when I was younger. I always wanted to help heal people. And that really fascinated me. And when I went to school, I actually for organizational communication is more business oriented than I wanted to. And I asked partway through my studies if I could switch to biomed. And the advisors are like, no, no, you can't do that. And so still had a line for me to heal. And then later in life, I had my own sickness come up. I felt traumatized, and I was a lot to do an unhealthy lifestyle. I was working in the bars at the time to pay for university, and it meant late nights, really unhealthy food, and culminated in being very sick at a young age. And so that kind of catapulted me into finding ways to help myself heal. And that started this huge journey across the world, learning different modalities to heal. And I guess enlightening inside me a really good desire to find what natural and what used to heal and what might be forgotten. And in today's age, how to heal with herbs and different plants. And so I found through all of this, lots of my speakers not working. Are you able to hear me?
So, it sounds like the Wi-Fi is cutting off, so it's sporadic. I can hear you talking, but it's very choppy.
Oh, that's
Now,
folly for you.
right now it's good, but I don't know.
Okay.
But when you start to talk earlier, I can hardly hear you. So one thing I heard, if you want to summarize, is that Cece saying she wanted to be a doctor when she was younger, and when she went to the university, it seems like a bunch of unhealthy choices.
Yes, exactly. And so I got sick and I needed to figure out how to heal myself. No medication, prescriptions were really working. So the way that the doctors were trying to help me weren't working. So I went on a huge tour to find different modalities. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Oh, that's okay. We can just keep talking, or we can try another time, and maybe try. I'm not sure if Skype or Google Hangout will be better. And definitely, it is glitchy sometimes when Wi-Fi is not the best.
Well, I mean, I do tons of interviews on Zoom, so I'm not sure why it's acting up right now.
Right. See, right now
me,
when you're talking, it's okay. So, but then sometimes when you start talking longer, and then it start become that choppiness.
Okay, so what it's trying to tell us is I need to have shorter answers. Okay. Anyway, so let's try short answers. I just found in my own health journey that food was the biggest way to heal myself. And so that's what I try to help inspire others. That's what I've been creating all of my information, my wisdom, and my knowledge that I'm sharing is mostly through food and plant-based medicine.
That's so awesome. When you're realizing that there's a problem you want to solve yourself, and now you have the resources to help more people. So who would be the ideal people that you help with? What are some of their biggest concerns as well?
I don't have an exact ideal person that I work with. It's very varied who comes to me because of the different ways they find me, and I don't really do any marketing or any outreach. I help people that come to me, but really anybody that feels that their life isn't what they want it to be, they feel that they're lacking with help perspective, maybe they're really tired, maybe they don't have energy for the day, or they have very serious reproductive pain. All of these areas I have been able to heal myself and others through food. So, you know, if anybody listening and feels called that, I'd love to help with that. I believe that food gets kind of put to the side and we just eat what's convenient to us, available, cheap. And unfortunately, that has major health side effects that we don't necessarily figure out.
Right. And definitely, it seems like all of us know that food is something that's crucial to our body, but we give ourselves excuses. Oh, we have to go just grab whatever is in the fridge, or you just call takeout, and you never know what they're actually putting into those food plan and how healthy is it and what they're measuring out until we do ourselves. Or some people will give excuse of, well, I just don't want a meal prep. I don't know if this will work for me. Or they think it's going to take too long, quote unquote. But if you really do it in chunks, I remember even last year, used to do a lot of these meal prep because I had to have a really restricted workout plan. So I need to know exactly when I'm eating what, and then I'm not rushing to figure out, oh, what is that snack I'm allowing myself. So there's so many based on that modality. So what do you think is the most common problem that your clients have been going through, and then you're able to really give them that breakthrough through food?
Most people think that eating healthy is expensive. So that's the biggest complaint that I hear. But it's actually not. I found it's the opposite in most cases. For example, if you look at beans to animal protein ratio, beans are actually cheaper. And you know, the protein is similar, if not sometimes beans can have more protein than animal protein. So it's just retraining the mind what we go for. Of course, if you're going to go for really expensive, like all the boxes, you know, vegan, organic, gluten-free, like specialized snacks. Yeah, that's expensive. No else compared to. So that's one thing I think that's very common. Most people, and so it's just changing the meal plan you buy in the store to suit the same or similar budget you're already used to. And a lot of times people can actually get exactly what they want, or maybe even more than what they thought within the same budget.
Right. It's knowing what your budget is. A lot of people might not even thought about their budget. They're just paying bills using a credit card, debit card, and not realizing actually the amount of expenses we have in the grocery store or takeout. You probably can think about what's the trend that you've been spending for the past 3 or 4 months, and then budget that. Now you have a shopping list specifically that's healthy choices. And then when you purchase these things and make it your own, wouldn't be as bad as they really thought. And then for Cece, probably is being more creative, right? I think a lot of time if we feel like, oh, we're eating the same thing, and then you become bored. But if you become the creative, learning from different chefs with different recipes that's specifically for these ingredients, then of course you bring that diversity and more fun into your day.
That's very true. And, I always tell people I ended up becoming a chef like later on, but at the beginning, I couldn't cook anything. And that was not fun to me or exciting to me. I would just cook whatever I could that was super fast. And I used to my favorite every day. It comes with you getting excited by the benefit that you're seeing within your own body. And I think a lot of people, when they realize they're doing it for themselves, it gives them more of a push to keep on doing it, because like, oh, I made that, and that actually contributed to my health. How cool is that? And better yet, when you have somebody that you can share with, like your family over or friends over, and then they feel great after they ate food, then you get more excited to keep trying. So I constantly tell people to just start small. It doesn't have to be these grand cuisines. People say, your recipes are really difficult. And no. Some of them are, sure, but only if you have time and want to do that, and it could be really fun.
Yeah, for sure. And definitely it's being that creative person and sharing with your family and friends, and really step up a play, as you're saying, like later on you became a chef, and we can really take our career or our health to explore, even though we might not cook really well, but how about make that into an experience with your family, with your significant other, and with your kids, to actually play and learn together, and that become a bonding time as well to deepen that relationship in life. Yeah, awesome. Then I thank you so much. I know today we've been having a little challenging with our sound. This is on YouTube. I'll share this with you guys as well. I know me and Cece will probably jump back on for another separate recording session to have a more of an elaborate episode for you guys as we go into also publish on our podcast specifically to empower the healthcare professionals, because we know you guys are all working so hard to help other people, especially during the pandemic. And that really means we can use different modalities to help ourselves make sure that we are in a better, healthier state, just like what Cece can provide for us. And then we can live happier and healthier so we can actually do more for others. So thanks everyone for listening